What is up guys, my name is the Eagle Saws and I'm back again with these stupid weapon review things. This time I'm reviewing the TAR-21. I know I said I'd go in order, but my SCAR-L gameplay that I'm planning on using is Operation Metro again, and I posted that on the last video. Didn't want to repeat that trick. I don't really like repetitively posting Operation Metro. So what I've got for you today is some gameplay on Caspian Border, some rush attack on Caspian Border. I never normally get gameplays on this map, on this game mode, etc. I never normally do well at all. Like I really can't do well as an infantry soldier, or I can't really do well full stop on these really big open maps. I don't know why it is, but Caspian Border and Operation Firestorm I just struggle to do well on and struggle to get gameplays on, whereas Operation Metro is just a gameplay machine. So I thought I'd give you a break from don't hide in the grass. I can see you with my map hacks on the tank. The other reasons why I didn't post, got a sore throat, which really hasn't gone away. I think it's probably partly due to allergies, fun things, and also Battlefield 3 just being generally disillusioned with this game. I just don't. It doesn't have the same longevity, in my view, that Bad Company 2 had. I played Bad Company 2 from the launch right the way up until Battlefield 3, pretty much. This game, I just don't like it as much. I haven't really played it seriously for a week and a half at least. Been playing much more Dirt 3. Speaking of which, I've kind of been debating whether I should do this or not, but I've decided I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to be live streaming Dirt 3, and I'm going to be doing it on Sunday, so I'm going to give you plenty of notice, and I'll reiterate that in my next video, which will be tomorrow. I'm going to do the commentary for the next video, which will be the SCAR-L. I'll go back to it. I will do the commentary for that video immediately after I do this, and I will reiterate this, but I'm going to be live streaming from about 4 PM GMT plus 1 tomorrow, not tomorrow, Sunday evening, and it's going to be banned. It's going to be Dirt 3, so basically lots of lols and lots of trolls. If you want to join me, that would be great. The reason why I'm not streaming Battlefield 3 is just because I'm not having fun with the game anymore, and I really just don't want to stream. I don't think I can physically stream a game that I haven't been enjoying recently. I've also been working on my montage as well, which probably doesn't help, because when I go for montage clips, I just hate the game a lot. But I don't know. I mean, I have been working on the montage. I think it's really going to be quite a good one, I hope, with some good clips and so on. In the meantime, I am going to try and bring you some more Battlefield 3 content. I'm going to try and get back on the game, get back into it a bit. But I mean, the problem is that if this game had the weapons and the graphics and the customization, but the gameplay of Bad Company 2, then I'd still be loving it. But it's got some strange, wacky things. There's a lot of bullshit in this game, in the way that there shouldn't be. There's weird weapon balancing in places. There's some other wacky things in this game that annoy me. And also the fall damage is another thing which really pisses me off. There's a number of things which annoy me that were fine in Bad Company 2 but were changed and were messed up. But I'm going to talk about that a little bit more in detail, either on today's commentary if I have the time, or on the next day's commentary, on tomorrow's commentary on using the SCAR-L, as I've already mentioned. But I've got to review the TAR, obviously. That's the whole point of this video. I've got to review the TAR. I have cut this gameplay down a bit, so I have less time to commentate. But I mean, this game was like 32 minutes long or something, so I have cut it down to about 10 minutes. I've put the highlights in there. I've cut out the running in between bases, and it's effectively like a highlight reel of this game. I mean, yeah, I hope it's sufficient anyway. But I do quite well. I cut out an epic montage clip I get in the middle of this game, by the way, because I don't want to spoil anything before the montage, and I'm not even going to give you any hint as to what that montage clip is. Only a select few people know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of what happened in this game. But I've got to get onto the TAR because I'm sick of wittering on and just getting distracted from the topic at hand. So let's get into the TAR-21 now. Before I start doing this, I've got to define a few terms because a few people were getting confused by these in my last review. So first one is maximum damage. That's the damage that a gun does at the minimum range of the minimum at the sorry. This is the maximum amount of damage that a gun can do at the sort of at a really close range. So that includes, so basically for all carbines or assault rifles, that's 25, and then there's the minimum damage is obviously the minimum damage that a gun can do at the maximum ranges that it can reach, and in the case of all the carbines, it's 14.3. Assault rifles, it's 17-ish or something. Anyway. Drop-off start is the first one. That's the distance at which the damage of a gun starts to drop off over range. Drop-off finish is the point at which the gun reaches the minimum damage, and of course stays there. The recoil left, up, and right is giving us a figure relative to other guns. I'm not sure what it's relative to, but they're relative to each other. And I will generally just compare this to other guns, other carbines, that kind of thing. What else is there? Rate of fire is pretty self-explanatory. I think that's it. Those are the main terms that I just needed to define before I went into this, because people do get confused by this. I do get messages about this and that kind of thing. So I just wanted to clear that up and make sure that's all okay. So the TAR-21 does a maximum damage of 25, just like all the other carbines, and a minimum damage of 14.3, just like the other carbines. The drop-off start is somewhere between 5 and 10 meters. It's about 8 meters, the drop-off start. The drop-off finish is 50 meters. So it's from about 50 meters onwards. It's more or less a 6-hit kill, if my maths is right. I hope it's right. I hope it's right. I'm pretty sure it's a 6-hit kill, 7-hit kill rather, 7-hit kill at the minimum range, and at the maximum range it's a 7-hit kill. Minimum range, so maximum damage, it will do a 4-hit kill. Unlike the ACR, which is a 6-hit kill despite its 20 damage. Don't ask me quite how that works, but whatever. So drop-off start 8 meters, drop-off end of 50 meters. The recoil up is 0.3, recoil left is 0.25, recoil right is 0.5. That's a lot of recoil. Compare that to the M4A1, which is still my favourite gun in the class. It obviously has the same damage pattern, all the carbines do, but it has a recoil left, up, and right, respectively, of 0.1, 0.25, 0.3. That's basically half the recoil. Yes, it fires at 800 RPM, whereas the TAR-21 fires at 900 RPM, which just means it drops really quickly at close range. But the key downfall of this gun, in my view, I mean, I can deal with the reload time, which I'll get into in a second, but the recoil is really strong, and it's really strong up and not up. It's really strong to the right, which is irritating. It basically makes this gun pretty much useless at longer ranges. The recoil jitters about, burst fire is a bit difficult. It's just a wacky gun to use at longer ranges. That's the problem. In terms of the reload time, compare it to the M4A1, which has a beautiful reload time of 1.4 seconds when not empty and 2.0 seconds when empty. The TAR-21 does a massive 2.8 seconds when empty and 2.5 seconds when not. That's like a whole second longer. 1.1 seconds longer. Now the reload time and the inaccuracy and the spread and the recoil pattern, which just makes it ineffective at longer ranges, coupled with that reload time, as I mentioned, those are the key downfalls to this gun. And it's frustrating because this gun drops really quickly at close range. It's probably the only gun really in the close quarters expansion pack that really caters to the close quarters name. This gun is a really effective gun at close quarters. Use it in close quarters. Don't use it on the big open maps like I did there, because it's not very strong really at longer ranges, at medium to long range, but really strong up close. Really sticks to that close quarters philosophy, unlike things like the SCAR, which come in close quarters, or the M417 or something like that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it useful. Don't use your TAR at medium to longer ranges like a muppet. And until tomorrow, guys, with the SCAR rail, take care. And of course, you know, share this video, because I'm a view whore. Bye. Yeah.